My husband no longer brushes his lips against mine. His arms don't encircle me, nor does he whisper sweet nothings in my ear. In the stillness of our bedroom, he approaches me with a distant coldness, as though I'm merely an obligation to fulfill. The reason is stark and agonizing. I shattered his trust by being unfaithful and then laid bare my betrayal. When Mark and I exchanged our vows, our love felt like a vibrant dream brought to life. We were youthful, entwined in each other's lives, always stealing tender kisses, laughing together, and wrapped in warm embraces. To him, I was his entire universe. Our friends looked on with envy at the couple who still held hands in the grocery aisle, who kissed with the fervor of new lovers in the front seat of our car. But as the years rolled by, the pressures of life, work, bills, children, and mounting stress began to chip away at our connection. The lingering kisses dwindled, and our talk shifted from dreams to daily chores. We became more like housemates coordinating a shared existence than soulmates pursuing a shared vision. Though my love for him remained steadfast, I felt like a ghost in our marriage, unseen and unappreciated. That's when Alex appeared in my life. He wasn't remarkable, not even close to the man Mark is. But he noticed me, showered me with praise, and ignited a spark I hadn't felt in ages. It started innocently enough. Casual texts, playful exchanges, a flirtatious comment here and there. But one impulsive night, I crossed a forbidden line and slept with him. Guilt surged over me like a tidal wave, relentless and overwhelming. I couldn't eat, couldn't find peace. Each time Mark leaned in for a goodnight kiss, the secret tightened around my heart like a vice. I vowed it was a one-time error, never to happen again. Yet the truth gnawed at me, a festering wound, until I could no longer contain it. One night, as we lay in bed and he reached to kiss me goodnight, the confession spilled out. "Mark, I betrayed you." His face, first frozen in disbelief, then twisted in pain, and finally cloaked in a chilling shadow, haunts me still. He didn't shout or shatter anything. He only asked, "Why?" My stammered explanation, feeling invisible, yearning to be desired, sounded hollow even to me. How could I defend breaking the heart of the man who had given me everything for a fleeting encounter with someone so inconsequential? That night, he didn't leave in a fury. He barely uttered a word. Instead, he turned his back to me, his silence erecting an unyielding barrier between us. For the first time, an impassable divide stood in our marriage. From that moment, Mark changed. He still comes to me in the dark, but there's no warmth, no soft whispers, no gentle touches, just a mechanical act stripped of affection. At first, I told myself he was punishing me, that he needed time to mend. But as weeks bled into months, the reality became undeniable. He had emotionally detached himself from me. I'm no longer his cherished wife, but a living reminder of betrayal. The smallest losses wound the deepest. He no longer reaches for my hand in public. His eyes no longer brighten when I walk into a room. The warmth in his gaze has faded entirely. I live in the same house, sleep in the same bed, but I'm a phantom wandering through the wreckage of the life we built together. Some nights, after he turns away without a word, I lie awake, tears streaming down my cheeks, desperate to turn back the clock, to erase Alex from my life, from Mark's memory. But my actions are irreversible. What cuts even deeper is that I chose to confess. I didn't let him uncover the truth through whispers or suspicion. I thrust the painful truth upon him, forcing him to bear its weight every day. Though he hasn't shared our secret with friends or family, I feel their silent judgment. His parents' glances carry unspoken questions. His sister avoids my gaze. Perhaps he confided in them, or maybe they simply sensed the fracture in our bond. Either way, I'm marked now, the woman who shattered a good man's heart. People often think infidelity springs from passion or temptation, but for me, it was born of loneliness. I felt ignored, undervalued, and in my desperation to be seen, I made the most devastating mistake of my life. Instead of filling that void, I deepened it beyond measure. Now I live in a marriage that feels like a punishment. I don't know if Mark will ever forgive me, or if he even wants to try. I'm unsure whether he stays for me, for our children, or because leaving feels too overwhelming. But one truth is unmistakable. The love we once shared, the kisses, the joy, the effortless intimacy, died the night I confessed. And I was the one who snuffed it out. If you're reading this, tempted to stray from your marriage, thinking a fleeting text or a single night carries no weight, let my story be your warning. That brief thrill isn't worth the price. That momentary attention isn't worth the destruction. I traded the love of the man I treasure for a meaningless moment with someone who never mattered. Now I live with a husband who no longer kisses me, who doesn't hold me, who no longer loves me as he once did. I would give anything to go back, to undo my betrayal. But all I can do is lie beside him in the dark, praying that one day, somehow, the man who once cherished me will see me again. Until then, I dwell in this oppressive silence, haunted by the memory of the love we lost and the crushing weight of the truth I should never have made real.